Benny Arrington, Easter, Lamoni.
Yeah, Lamoni, Iowa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
and your husband is?
This is my husband, Mark Easter.
All right. Nice to have you folks here.
Nurse practitioner.
Yes.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, nice, huh?
Yeah. What do you need to know?
Just
I play golf 5 times a week. I live at Woodland Hills Golf Course. I hang out at the fire station once in a while, not very much anymore, but just to twist people's balls at the fire
there
station.
you go. And this is his wife, Jackie.
This is Miss Jackie.
What have you done in the last 50 years that you can tell me in one sentence?
Work.
Work? All right.
Yes.
Minneapolis area, Minnesota.
Yes, 20 years as a drug rep, 6 years as a teacher, 12 years at Delta Airlines. Yes.
Awesome. Dan, in 50 years, one sentence.
One second.
Tell me what you...
Taught school for 38 years.
Okay.
15 years in Ankeny, and the rest in Johnston. Was a special ed consultant at Heartland.
Okay, awesome.
Great life. I had a good education here.
Yes, we did.
We did.
Steve Rolstead,
Yes, sir.
in 50 years, the last 50 years, what have you done in one sentence?
In one sentence. Stayed busy working and played around with my Mustang and done a lot of...
That's 2 sentences.
Oh,
No, he
Thank
kept
you.
saying and.
Kathy, 50 years.
What have I done?
You've been out of high school for 50 years. Give me a sentence.
I have traveled a lot and I've raised a wonderful family.
Awesome. Leopold, 50 years. It's been 50 years. It has been a long time. In a sentence or so, tell me what... Let her rip.
I have traveled with a great mate, and I've also sailed with not with this great mate, but I've sailed as a first mate.
Awesome. Awesome. Gary, we've been out of school for 50 years.
Yes.
Where you been? What are you doing in one sentence or so?
Oh, I've been everywhere that I
Wanted to go?
no, not yet, but I'm working on it, and that's about it.
Awesome. It's great to see you here.
Oh, I'm out
Diane.
I'm out for chips. Oh.
All right. Been out of school 50 years, and in a sentence, what you been doing?
Pretty much been in the travel business for 33 years of those 50 years.
Hitting hard.
Was an at-home mom for 10 years.
Yeah.
But busy traveling.
And a daughter.
A daughter and a son. I have 3 grandsons and a foster son. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
We've been out of school for 50 years. 50. In a sentence or so, tell me what you've been doing.
Say it again.
We've been out of school for 50 years, so in a sentence or so, tell me what you and Jan have been doing.
I really shouldn't tell you what we've been doing. It'd be X-rated.
Perfect.
And we know that you made those.
Okay, Pam, we've been out of school for 50 years now.
Yes.
Okay, so in 50 years, what have you been doing in a sentence?
Telling the truth.
That's not a sentence.
Drinking.
Drinking?
I'm a bartender.
Yes.
Well, I was.
Yeah.
Been married to my husband for 40 some years.
Yeah.
Have a daughter whom I love and a granddaughter whom I love, and
Life's awesome.
live on the south side of Moore.
Perfect. Perfect. Roxy,
Yes.
we've been out of school for 50 years now. In 50 years, or in the last 50 years, what have you done? If you can throw that into a sentence.
What have I done?
A thought. Just Something for posterity.
Could I give maybe some thought to that?
Sure. She's thinking. We'll catch you at the next 50.
Yeah, give me. Just hold up our line here.
Carol, we've been out of school for 50 years, and Rich wants to know, in a sentence or so, what you've done.
Well, I worked as a nurse for like 100 years at a hospital in Columbia, and then the University of Missouri, and then I retired, and now I'm just having fun.
Awesome. Great to see you.
You're the server. You either get
Randy Caldwell. We've been out of school for 65 years now.
75.
75. My bad.
Senior moment.
Yeah. If you can remember back, what have you done in the last 50 years that you'd like to put in the memory banks here?
Well, I married Carol, of course.
Yes.
And she keeps you on
But that
straight and narrow.
yeah, but that didn't take 50 years, did it?
What?
You made 2 children.
Yes, two wonderful children, 4 grandchildren. Very happy with them, and they still like their grandma.
Awesome.
That's the main thing. Thank you.
She's only been out there. You want me to go over here? Hey, Gene. We've been out of school for 50 years. And what we're doing here is putting a little things to video. Can you give me a sentence of what you've done in 50 years?
Raised kids.
Awesome. And moved to California. Georgianne,
Yes.
it's been 50 years.
What have I done?
What have you done?
I got married.
Got married? Awesome.
Moved to Texas, moving back to Iowa because I hate
Awesome. All right.
No kids, just dogs.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
And he's Norwegian, German, and Swedish.
Oh,
Yeah. Hard-headed.
he's a scandal.
He was an insurance agent.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's I used to be a licensed PNC agent.
Okay. Thank you. Calvin, Rich has got the camera here. And what we're going to do is ask you what you've done the last 50 years, if you can throw that into a sentence.
did active duty in the Army, went back as a contractor of the Army, retired from the Army, went to SunTrust Bank, retired from SunTrust Bank, and enjoying life ever since.
Awesome. And you live in Georgia?
South of Atlanta.
Yep.
Hi, Dean.
Hi. I could do this for you, but
You ready?
we're hot. This is a hot night.
I went to the Iowa State University, graduated, came back, worked John Deere, retired after 33 years. Just finished my 13 year of retirement, which is like kindergarten through senior, so graduated again. And I'm enjoying this party and looking forward to having Rose drive me home later on.
She will. She will. Danny Fisher.
That would be
It's
me.
been 50 years, as we've been told.
It's a rumor.
Can you give us a sentence of what you've done the last 50 years?
Stayed alive.
That's awesome.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's always good to wake up on this side the dandelions.
Yes, and you got 2 kids.
I do. I have 2 kids, and we just got a grandkid. So hey, things are good.
Awesome.
We enjoy what we're doing. We like traveling. We like going here and there and doing what we can. So staying busy.
Keep doing it. All right.
Staying busy.
All right. This is my friend Dennis Betts.
Hello.
We went to school together.
Yes,
You've been
we
out of
did.
school for 50 years.
50 years.
Can you give me in a sentence what you've done the last 50 years?
Stayed healthy.
Yep.
Okay. I worked for Deluxe Check Printers. So we made your checkbook until they closed. I worked for Yellow Freight. And now I'm with the Iowa Donor Network, which is probably the most rewarding work I've ever done in 50 years.
Awesome. And thanks for helping plan this reunion.
Oh, it's been fun.
It's greatly appreciated. That's Rich right there. We've been out of school for 50 years. And so if you could give us a sentence or a little something for the movie to tell us what you've done.
Oh, what I've done?
What you've done in the last 50 years.
In the last 50 years, I was married for 21 years. I've been divorced since 1999, and I'm retired in Texas.
All right. Thanks for being here.
No, I don't.
No.
I'm always in
This is the best one right here. We've been out of school for 50 years.
Yes.
And obviously, you've done some things. Can you say something for the camera?
I've missed Dean all these 50 years.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody brought pizza. I wonder if that came from the class of 73. Let's see. And who delivered this pizza?
Steve Akers.
Yes, sir.
We're making a little video here.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
We'll wait for that camera to come back here. You know Rich, don't you? This is Rosemary's husband.
Okay.
And he's always been taking the pictures
Absolutely, and doing a great job. It's a beautiful thing.
yeah.
Hi, Rich.
We've been out of school for 50 years, and if you could throw a sentence out to the movie camera here about what you've been doing. Done.
Really? About me? I'd rather talk about you. I'd rather talk about the classmates. Went to Iowa State for a couple years, University of Kansas, lived in Kansas City in the financial services business. Got 3 kids, no wife, as I said in my introduction, and glad to be back here with everybody.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much for coming.
All right.
And if you could just throw us a sentence or so out there, what you've done in the last 50 years. We're going to put this on tape.
Okay, well, I taught art for quite a while, and now I'm in Colorado, and I'm learning to be a witch.
Okay.
I've joined a Wiccan.
That's awesome.
On the full moon, we like to strip down and parade around the campfire. We get on our broomsticks and fly about.
Awesome. Awesome.
Love and life.
Yes, that's exactly.
And do you remember Miss Bond, Ruth Bond in 5th grade?
I do.
I have a special memory of everybody here.
Exactly.
It's so great. Thank you guys for doing all this.
Danny, this is a little bit, we're going to put this on film, but
who's that?
That's Rich. Rich is the guy behind all this.
You know, Rich I worked with at the Pizza Hut. I worked with him a lot at the Pizza Hut.
But anyway, we've been out of school for 50 years now, and Rich was wanting to document what happened to one of his co-workers.
Well, after the Pizza Hut, I just went downhill.
Yeah, haven't worked a day since.
All right. Tried not to anyway.
Yeah. What do you got, 2 kids?
2 boys. One of them has 2 kids. So I have a grandchild that's 16, a boy, and a granddaughter that's 14, and they live in Geneva, Switzerland. Geneva, Switzerland.
Wow.
Yeah. And my 38-year-old son lives in Grand Junction, and he runs a restaurant. Actually, him and a partner own it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dynamite. Dynamite.
It is.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Thank all of you guys for all the work that you've done. It's
These
fantastic.
guys have done it all. I haven't done it.
Well,
I haven't done jack.
I kind of expected that. You know, I've known you for a long time.
Yeah, I remember you. We've been out of school for 50 years.
Yes, we have.
And so what I was wanting was a sentence or so of what you've done in the last 50 years, just so we can have a little videotape.
Let's see, I got married and I raised 2 step kids. Yeah, and I didn't get divorced, but you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, just stayed active and loving life and moved to Colorado and, you know.
Going to do a big hike out there too.
Going to do a big hike from Aspen to Crested Butte before my legs give out. I have a 21-year-old titanium hip, and it's still going strong.
Awesome. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Good to see you.
All right, and here's where the next hip's going here.
None of that was true that she just said.
None of that was true. All right.
I'm done.
No, you've been in Ankeny since you graduated.
I've been in Ankeny since I was 4 years old.
Yeah,
long time.
Yep.
Get away.
And you and your husband been in the property business all these years.
Yeah. So I'm still real shy.
I know. I'm trying to help you out.
Okay.
Thanks for coming.
See you later.
Aaron Jones.
What?
Rich is making a little videotape here.
Oh, Jesus. You must really have a boring life.
Been out of school for 50 years. Can you give us a sentence or so of where you been, what you did, what you doing?
I've been in sales most of my life. And I'm really used to hearing the word no.
I understand that.
And I'm going to continue until they tell me to
shove off?
Yeah.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you. Thanks for coming.
You bet.
Warren, I want you to look over at that camera.
Hi, Aaron. How you doing, buddy? Look good. I like your mustache.
It's cute. I like it.
Aaron Jones.
You've been out of school. We've been out of school for 50 years now. So, in a sentence or so, what can you tell the camera that you've done or been doing?
I retired. When I retired, I got my pilot's license. I enjoy flying a little bit here and there. I get to travel some. Me and Julie was over in Hawaii this spring.
And you're dating a really hot chick, right?
I'm dating a hot chick, and I don't know what she sees in me. I keep telling her she could do better, but
she's doing okay.
Yeah, it's a great bunch of people here. Thank you, guys.
You bet.
See, I get that shit all the time because of my knees. Lori's always, can I get that for you? Can I get that for you?
Yeah.
I'm like, leave me the fuck alone.
We've been married for so long, you never did anything the first 50 years. Why do anything now? But anyway, we've been out of school for 50 years.
50 years?
Yeah.
Jesus.
And so, Rich is making a little documentary here.
Documentary?
Documentary. That's one of them, we only got, 24 letters in the alphabet? But anyway, what can you tell us in a sentence that you've done? And it could be what we've done.
Not a hell of a whole lot. We've done? As in back 50 years ago? Or?
Well, just
tried to survive.
Yeah. Been in the Ankeny area.
Been in the Ankeny area my whole life. Still,
yep.
I don't know.
Married? Got a daughter?
Married the same woman twice.
Grandkids?
Because I ain't got no goddamn sense.
Well, thanks for coming.
No, she's great.
Yes, she is. All right. All right. Mooney? You don't go anywhere either.
You are bossy. You were shy back then.
I know it.
What happened?
I started taking drugs. It's at Central Silver.
I'm high on that.
All right. Ron, we've been out of school for 50 years.
All right.
Making a little film here. What can you tell the camera about the last 50 years in a sentence or so?
In a sentence or so.
Uh-huh.
All right. Wife and I have been together for 48 years. We've been to half array around the world. We've been to Arctic Circle. We've been to the equator. We've seen, stood on the top of the Mayan temples where they used to sacrifice people. And I still come back to Iowa because it's the best place I've ever known.
Amen.
Amen.
Good to see you. You bet.